Today's topic will be the generation gap and how do we
Makes sense.
Okay. So it's recording already, so whenever you're ready, okay? You guys are good on your levels. Do a quick mic check.
Mic check 1, 2.
Yeah.
pretty brown eyes.
You know, I see you.
Okay.
Ooh, I see your eyes. Girl, you know. Okay. Welcome to Listen to the Heartbeat, and I'm excited we have two wonderful guests.
What's up, y'all? I am Danny K from LA.
Hi, I'm Melissa D.
And we're going to be talking about relationships instead of situationships.
That part.
Danny, would you like to start us off?
Well, my experience is limited when it comes to relationships simply because I stay in them for so long. I don't jump ship, but I'll let the ship sink, if that makes sense.
Makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
I like that.
Makes a lot of sense. You one of those keepers. Hold on to your love.
You got to hold on.
Wow. What about you?
Me, honestly, I think I would say I'm the same. I haven't had too many relationships, but usually if I am in one, it's long term.
So, I'm honored to have two keepers amongst me. Anything else you'd like to share with us?
I do like that you mentioned keepers. My hashtag, one of my hashtags is unkept keeper. And the reason why I chose that is because I always feel like I've moved and operated in a way that I am a keeper. But because I've had to take care of myself, unkept didn't mean that I was not keeping up with myself, that I look undone. It meant that no one else had qualified to keep me yet.
So, a keeper. You both are, I heard. Tell me about the pain and the struggles that help you mature to where you are today. Would you like to start, Melissa?
The pain and the struggles that have helped me mature today. When I was younger, I used to be super petty, very petty. And I realized I was turning me into a person that I didn't like. And so I had to get over that. But I think that came with age because when, you're younger, you think that you could just do whatever the hell you want to do and there's no consequences. And then I had my consequences handed to me. So I had to stop being petty. I had to stop being jealous. I had a really bad jealousy issue, like really bad. So it's just all with experiences and people. I teach you that.
I like that. I do think that there is a difference between jealousy and possessiveness. So I'm not a jealous person in terms of me comparing myself to other people or feeling threatened by them. But if it's my man, I'm going to serve him. He gets his food from me. And it's not because I'm jealous of another woman serving him. It's because that's my honor and my duty to serve him. So I do think with maturity, we do start to learn the difference between being possessive and being jealous. So someone who might not notice that might say that I was a jealous person because they kind of match each other in a way, right? Why is she tripping? All I did was give her man a plate of food.
Yeah.
Well,
no, girl.
Yes, we don't do that here, hunty.
Yeah, no.
So I wouldn't say that I ever really suffered with jealousy, but I am a very possessive person. So that could come across as something.
So, let's talk about the generations we're in. So, for those of y'all who don't know, we're bridging the gap with generations. I am a baby boomer. I'm the last of the baby boomers. I say that age-wise because I had an opportunity to listen to the great generation and the silent generation. Now I also have the opportunity to listen to the millennials, Generation Z, Generation A. How have you all matured from your own mistakes? How have being able to learn from your own mistakes, how has that helped your maturity as women?
Interesting. Well, I don't necessarily know if this is a learning lesson, a takeaway in terms of what I move differently later, but by pairing with the wrong person, even though I don't know if we can cuss or not, I already had my stuff together. So I already owned my home. I was 19 when I bought my first one. And, I had incorporated a company and stuff, but I thought I found someone who I could pair with. So I kind of let them in and showed them the way of the land and gave them access to pretty much, everything in my life. And we, settled down together. Mm-hmm. That was probably a pivotal mistake for me. I didn't involve my family in my decision making. I didn't involve my community, meaning my friends and people that I trust, in my choice. I just chose this person and said, I'm going to run with this. And so I would say that moving forward, I've learned to take my time and not jump into situations just because it feels right. I want to, now assess, am I friends with this person? Do I even get along with this person? Do we have things in common? Does he make me laugh, right? Those are important because at the end of the day, if you guys are going to grow old together and retire together, if this person can't make you laugh and you don't enjoy sitting across from them at a dinner table or, having conversation with them, all them other things that are fun in the moment, those aren't going to be as important moving down the line. So my takeaway from that experience was to take my time, pretty much.
Take your time. I don't know how to answer this. Can you say the question again?
How have your pains and your mistakes help you mature?
I would say just learning from them because, to be honest with you, I've only been with like two serious relationships. But like at a very young age, I'm only 24. So I've been with my current boyfriend since I was 15. And we both got to grow up and change together and learn from like each other's mistakes. So we're still growing, but I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how to answer that. I feel like I don't have much experience.
So I'd like to share with our sisters when it comes to, well, both of y'all, when it comes to men, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about men. There's a difference between men and males.
Okay.
Right?
Like that.
So a statistic shows, watch this statistic. 34% of good men, right, are married.
Okay.
51%, right, of single good men are single good men, right? However, there's 15% of the men that 100% of the women always like. So, Johnny, the sperm donor, or Mike, he don't know who he is, right? 15% of the male population, 100% of the females won't. But yet, there's 51% of males across the board, no matter the nationality, that are good men, and they single. And half of them don't even have kids. So let me present another question. Does Mr. Right... Oh, wait, let me make a statement. A real man don't care about your degree, don't care about what you have, because our primary goal is your protection, the nurturing of you. Because when you really ask us, and asked older men, really, we want you to be able to bring to the table things that's called being feminine. Feminine is not being weak, right?
Right.
But it's being responsible, right? For you, first of all, then for me. What do you guys know about what men want?
Can't wait to answer this one.
I think it depends on how that man was brought up and where he's at in his life situationally and with maturity. A 20-year-old man wants something different than a 30-year-old man, and a 40-year-old man wants something different than a 30-year-old man, for the most part, depending on, what they've been through. But my primary focus is not what men want, and that might have been why I found the wrong one, because I know what I bring to the table and I know what's desirable. I know my ability to nurture, and I also know my ability to prosper with or without a companion. So I would probably be the devil's advocate in this moment and be like, what men want is not a priority in my life.
I like that answer. For me, honestly, guys my age, I feel like all they want to do is just get it in. They're going to talk sweet to you. They're going to tell you everything. Maybe take you out on a date, maybe, if you're special. And they're going to try to get it in. And then once you get it in, that's it. It's like, bye. Oh, I'm not ready to be committed. I have a lot going on right now. I can't commit to you. But then why are you telling me all of this stuff? Like, why are you being so sweet to me and like saying just the right things that I want to hear? So I feel like that's what guys my age want. They just want to get it in, and they don't want the commitment. They don't want none of that. And then, oh, well.
I like both of y'all's response.
Yeah.
I like both of y'all's response.
I really liked your response too when you said that right now your priority isn't what a man wants, because like, to be honest with you, for me, I've always looked at it that way. Like, I feel like I've made it a responsibility to see what he wants, and it's like, that's so amazing that you think that way, but it's probably just a maturity. It's like, well, you got to start thinking that way at a certain point, right? Because it's not just all about the other person. Like, what about you?
No.
I just feel like you have to choose who you give that to. And so, I know my personality type and my characteristics. I'm, like I said, very nurturing. I want to eat what you want to eat. I want to see you happy. I want to, I'm one of those people. I want to take your shoes off. Like, so I have to be selective
with who you give that to, right?
Right. And who knows that I'm that way, because otherwise I'm going to experience, like you said, people telling me what they think I want to hear, being on their best behavior. And I don't want to see them on their best behavior. Yeah. I want to see them just unfiltered, thinking they're kicking it with the homie, Danny K, and being themselves.
Yeah.
So I can see if that's really the homie, because at the end of the day, that's who I want to be with. I want to be with my homie.
There
right?
So
you know what else too? That can I mention?
Please.
I feel like my people, kids, because we're still kids, our age, they. Do you guys know what a sneaky link is?
I know what sneaky is, but I don't know what the link is.
Or like your side, or just like somebody, like kind of like friends with benefits, just like somebody that you hook up with occasionally, but there's nothing attached. Like, how do you guys feel about that? Because like, I am so not with that. I don't know why that's so normalized today.
Yeah, I'm not with that.
I really can't answer that because let me see. So in the last 35 years, I've only been with 2 women. My son, mother, may she rest in peace, and my current wife. So I identify with also being a keeper.
Yes, long term.
But one thing that how I was raised, and the men that raised me, number one is your protection, period. Number 2 is to open up the door so that you can be the feminine. See, the most beautiful thing about femininity is that it's powerful. Right?
Hell yeah.
See, somewhere along the line, they conditioned women in general to believe that being feminine was weak. But feminine is being nurturing, right?
Yep.
Hey, watch. Let me show you how powerful it is. When I come home from fighting the world, right? I'm coming home to the gift that Mother Nature has given me. So it shouldn't be no quarrels, no fights. And when I come home, I'm coming home specifically for her. Right? Period. Listen to Barry White. That's our generation.
Yeah.
Right? I'm coming home with 3 ideas. How I can mentally and emotionally and sometimes romantically, right, please her. Period. The rest of the world is the rest of the world. I already know the category I'm in. I used to be a part of the 51% who was single, right? And overlooked. Now I'm a part of the 34% that's a keeper. Believe you me, I've been in through some experience that would make you want to have a heart attack, right? Would make you want to abandon ship. But I learned that a lot of us, especially women folks, you remember when I shared with you last episode, women are teachers?
Yes.
It's a joy to have this expression. But I want to go back a little bit to the single woman's mentality that both of y'all share. So, why do I have a lot of expressions and communication with women? Because I want y'all to teach me how to treat you. So you're important. You're never not important, period. Right? So when I don't have that in mind, uh, then I only have my version of you. I become that man y'all just talked about. I understand. Most men understand that women like to hear some good shit. And even though you know I'm lying, it just still sound good.
I like to see it. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm like, let's not even talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear what you do, how you do it, because
But it took maturity for you to get there. You had to have some challenges to get where you at. I appreciate your maturity. Both of you are where you at. Is there anything else you two ladies would like to share with us?
I think it would be great to have more males be influenced by males of your status and personality type. I think that that's probably what's been lost, is that a lot of people are wandering around without any guidance, and they're just trying to figure it out, and they're going off of what they see, and what we see is really, a lot of trash these days because of the free ability to put anything you want in front of people's eyes. That didn't used to be a thing before.
Someone, I think they made it a title for a device. Tell, lie, vision. Tell a lie to your vision.
There you go.
Right? And so we're breaking the matrix. And the reason I can say that about both of you, so she's been missing in class, and you was missing the other day, and I'm like, oh, what are you at? And so when I get an opportunity to see you,
Yeah.
I really tell you exactly what was on my mind.
Yes.
I missed you.
And I
Would you-
appreciated that.
Would you consider whatever it is slowing your roll? Matter of fact, would you consider how you doing? How you genuinely? I want to know why. Because you genuinely take the time out to be going in the same direction. What I love about school, I'm a professional student.
I like
I
that.
really don't care about the degrees because everything I learn, I'm going to use it for my own benefit and the benefit of the community. But being a professional student allows me, number one, as I share with my daughters and other young people I work with, I love school. Why? Because I'm right now with two beautiful women. Not that they beautiful, but that they have the same, we're going in the same direction. Right? We're going in the same direction. It might branch off that it be your business in your home. It might be we're here, but we're like-minded.
Yeah.
So every class, I like to say, when I go into each class is an example for me to be with like-minded men and women.
Yeah.
But I have to understand, everybody are not men and everybody are not women. Some are males and females. Right? Because when we leave here, we're going to be driving down the road and we're going to see some males and females. A man is going to have his basics. A woman is going to have her basics. Right? So if they happen to meet up, bam, an explosion should take place. No, I'm just kidding.
I like school for that too, honestly. I like networking and I like meeting new people and getting to pick their brains. That's what I love about being at school too. Making new friends.
And I think the idea behind what you're saying, the way that I've treated that in my life is I've acted as if I'm ready to meet my husband every single day. You know, I make the bed with my future husband in mind. His side of the space is prepared for him. I don't take over the entire space because I've made space for this person. So I am open to that person, but I'm not looking for that person. I want that person to just, like you said, intersect with my life.
Yeah.
And I want to be friends with them first.
That's beautiful.
That is. I think that's like the best type of relationships too, the ones where you're friends for a really long time.
Yeah.
My boyfriend and I were friends for like 6 months before we actually made it
That's
official.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me tell y'all a real
It was
story.
hard though. It was hard because I'm not a patient person.
Ooh.
So I was like poking and prying and like pushing. Like, when are you gonna ask me? When
Why
are you
aren't
gonna
you
ask me?
chasing me?
Yeah, seriously. And that's the thing about me. I'm very like, I know what I want. So when I want it, I just want it when I want it.
Are you an only child?
No.
Oh, okay. Are you the youngest?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So like that's like a problem I have with things that I like. So
See, and I'm an only child, so I
Aw.
don't like people in my stuff.
yes,
Because that's what only children are used to. You can put something down, and when you come back, it's still there, right?
Right.
But a family, a household that has a lot of children, that's not the experience. If you leave something there, chances are it's going to get eaten, used, hidden, broken, thrown away, right? Put away, something. So that's part of the reason why I do struggle with finding a counterpart, is because I like my space. I like my privacy. I like to
Yeah.
move and come and go as I please. And some people are not comfortable with that. It takes a special person to support another person who's already on a journey and to
Right.
want to be their cheerleader and want to accentuate and not take away from or alter.
yes,
you know.
I agree.
Y'all reminded me, I think it was Whitney Houston. Everybody's searching for a hero.
Yeah.
People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my need. I share that vocal with you because, check. Little sister, my current girlfriend, my wife, I was a D-boy at one time and a robber. And so one night, she really touched my heart. And I had been praying, God, I want to feel again. She got convinced her sister to show up at 1:30 a.m. in the morning where I was treating the people in the community not so well because basically I was selling them poison. And she looked me in my eyes and she said, I woke up and I was thinking about you and I don't want to lose you. Wait, hold up. I was numb, dumb, slipping to the fact that that woman was watching me. And at 1:30 a.m. when she said that, I said, you right, I am with somebody. Don't you see all these people coming and going? Right? But that kind of touched me. So I would encourage you, whomever it is, learn to tell your truth. If it's Johnny, the man that got your fancy, instead of Mark the male who sounds good, if that individual is paying you more attention, but Johnny may give you more materials, you might want to check it out. Because what I'm hearing is y'all gonna enjoy being spoiled by someone who cares about you mentally, emotionally, and then it has to be romantically. See, growing up, those were three things we were taught. Because I was told, boy, once you go past that kiss, you better have your basics for her,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
For real.
like that.
And then when you decide to get married, right, you're marrying the whole family.
That's a big one.
The family I married into right now, I had my sister-in-law and others on a real estate call yesterday. Right? Pull over. What you doing? Pull over. Just like that. What? Pull over. Because I was given the privilege to say, hey, if you have family or friends that want to get in on this call, just sign their name into the chat and put their email. Who don't want other members to own their own home?
Yeah, exactly.
And learn how to do it, how we do this as a unit. So I look forward to just continue loving. I want to thank y'all for coming to listen to the Heartbeat. This is Aaron G.